Hey everybody, it's me. I want to talk about ratings through the VA and how I had to fight to get to where I am today. I'm just going to talk and go over a few things that might be helpful. I was raped while serving in the United States Army by a soldier that was in my unit. I did not report, and I'm not going to go into why I didn't report because no one really needs a reason why they don't want to report. All I'm going to say is when it happened, I said, I will deal with it later. And later was 20 years later. But, anyways, throughout the years, I have met other women who served who were also raped while serving, and they said, you got to file. And I said, but I don't have DNA, I don't have police reports. And they said, it doesn't matter. You have the trauma and you have the memory. So eventually, I went into the VA and I said, I don't want to live like this anymore. And I was admitted, inpatient. And I was all askew. My mind was not right. I finally filed and I got a 30% disability rating based on my trauma and my memory. And 30% at that time, a few years ago, was $400 a month. And you certainly can't retire on $400 a month. So I decided to appeal because the women I talked to said, you got to keep appealing, you got to keep fighting. And initially, when I got my rating, it was just 30% for PTSD. Well, when I appealed and found a caseworker at the local DAV, Department of Administration Veterans Affairs or something like that, she said, well, they never connected the MST, which was the military sexual trauma. So she refiled. And in refiling an appeal, you have to talk to more doctors and sit in front of more people and talk about the assault and all of the traumas that you went through in the military. And finally, I got a 70% disability rating, which included the MST. Well, that was $1,300 a month, and that's still not enough to retire on, so you have to keep working. And when you have to keep working, you cannot get the time off you need to get therapy and heal. So I appealed again after I talked to a friend, and I said, do you think if I appeal, it will get to 100%? She said, probably not. And people just get sick and tired of fighting. Sick and tired of fighting the VA, sick and tired of fighting disability claims because they drag you through the mud. And having to go over the trauma over and over and over is devastating. So I did fight. I appealed. I am at 100% service-connected rating due to my PTSD as a result of MST. But not only that, there's different disability ratings. One is employability and one is unemployability. And you have to decide what is right for you. There are many veterans who can work despite their PTSD and continue to be gainfully employed despite the trauma. They learn to manage the trauma in a way that allows them to continue to be gainfully employed because they need that. Some people just need to continue working because they have a sense of accomplishment, camaraderie, etc. And a lot of people learn how to manage their PTSD. And then there are people like me who are unemployable because I, unfortunately, am not able to work without having serious repercussions. I have been in situations that have just been devastating in the workplace. So I'm just letting you know that not only do you have to fight for your rating, but you have to know your rights, whether it's employable, unemployable, etc. And you have to be honest about what you can and cannot do. So anyways, I hope this helps. When I was finally able to retire at 100% back in 2017, I was finally able to take care of myself because people really, really, really cannot heal when they have to go to work every day and work has restrictions regarding PTO and time off and going to the doctor and getting approvals. And civilians really don't understand. And workplace, I can understand the limitations of giving time off, but veterans will never really be able to get the help they need unless they get unlimited time for therapy, whether it's inpatient, outpatient, etc. So please think about that, do whatever it takes, and take care of yourself. So keep fighting, don't give up, and I hope you get the rating you need and deserve, and that you get the help you need as well. So I'll be back and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.